up, ladies and gentlemen? How are you guys doing today? We are back with another Pokemon Go video, and as you guys can see right beside me, Pokemon Go Remote Raid Petition surpasses 100k signatures. That's a lot, ladies and gentlemen. It honestly shouldn't be surprising at this point because, number one, Niantic 100% dug their own hole in this situation, and number two, it just goes to show that you have a good amount of players that are in support of this cause, and I don't think ignoring 100,000 plus people is a wise move. Niantic should at least have some modicum of respect to come out with a transparent and detailed explanation responding to all of this. Pokemon Go players respond to Niantic's recent remote raid changes by launching a petition that's garnered a lot of online support. Yes, indeed it has. Remote raids in Pokemon Go have undergone several changes as of late. For one, developer Niantic increased the price of remote raid passes on April 6th. A single pass now costs 195 Pokecoins instead of the usual 100. And if you want to have a bundle of 3 remote raid passes, they went from being 300 Pokecoins to 525, effectively nearly doubling the price of remote raid passes. The developer also imposed new daily limits that prevent players from retrying failed raid attempts. Suffice it to say, these changes have drastically impacted users who've come to rely on remote raids in recent years. Now, the daily limit is 5, and the thing is that it's not just 5 raid passes, it's 5 uses / 5 attempts. So if you go into 5 remote raids and happen to fail at 2 of them, that's it. You're not going to be able to retry those failed raids because of the remote raid pass limit, which is entirely bullshit. So if you were to fail a remote raid, well, that retry would count as your 5-a-day usage. So you simply can't afford to fail remote raids, because if you do, that is going to screw you in more ways than one. The fact that Niantic added this little detail in even further to sandbag their players that rely on remote play is just absolutely fucking disgusting. It is gross. Players started a change.org petition to fight back against the newly implemented updates. Thus far, their efforts have culminated in support from across the globe. The stated goal of the change.org petition is to show Niantic that they need to revert these changes if they care about their community more than profit. And it isn't just monetary profit, it's profit in terms of data. All they care about is collecting data off of their players. Like, instead of it being players first, profits and data later, they have that completely ass-backwards reversed. It's profit and data first, players dead last. Thousands upon thousands of people seem to agree with this notion. At the time of writing, the petition started by Ali Vongsathian, hope I said that right, has accumulated over 100,000 signatures. More people add their names to the chorus every few minutes, meaning the resonating message is continuing to make the rounds online. And that is something that we need to keep on doing, ladies and gentlemen. We need to keep on making noise about this. That's why I keep on making videos, is to use my platform to help spread the message and help keep it alive, especially for those that may not have a voice. Like I said before, I may not be CM Punk, but if you want me to be the voice of the voiceless, then I will do my absolute best for you guys. In their write-up for the petition, Ali Vongsathian called attention to the fact that many users began leaning on the remote raid mechanic during the global pandemic. The feature's also proven beneficial to players in rural areas as well as those with disabilities. Niantic has not considered what this price increase and limitation means for trainers who do not have the privilege of being able to leave their house to play a game, the petition reads in part. Whether or not the petition's continued success will encourage the Pokemon GO developer to revert the remote raid system back to its original state is not yet known. Now, I've said this before, and I'm gonna say it again, especially for those in the back that want to be naysayers about this. I 100% understand why and how Pokemon Go was conceived. It was meant for you to get out, go, and socialize, get exercise while catching your favorite Pokemon. I 100% understand that, and Pokemon Go universally has never been a fair game. It favors people the most that are able-bodied and live in giant cities, whereas if you are on the other side of the spectrum, not so much. But times have changed. The game has evolved. I mean, hell, one of the themes when it comes to Pokemon is evolution. The game has evolved. It has changed over the years. And they were forcefully having to evolve when it came to 2020/2021 when there was the whole COVID-19 pandemic. And it just so happened that that evolution brought upon so many good changes, big and small, for a lot of players. The game became more accessible for people, so it went from being what it once was in 2016 to being a game that was more accessible and more appreciated by the masses that couldn't quite reap the benefits of playing the game the way others did when it first came out. But since Pokemon Go is now trying to go back to the 2016 days, that is something that is not going to happen very well. It's not going to go over very well is what I'm saying. So Pokemon Go, more specifically Niantic, 2016 called, and they're sick and tired of you, so feel free to join us in the year 2023 at any time. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, those are just my own thoughts and analysis on the topic. What are your guys' thoughts and opinions on this? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Either way, I always love to hear you guys out. Just remember to be respectful about it in the comments down below. That's all I ask. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you for your time as well in viewing this video. Have yourself a damn good one, you beautiful people. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I will see you next time.